Hello and welcome back. We're in part 19 of Lords of the Shadow.
The
We've got
19th part.
We've got our fancy new double jump. Damn right I'm going to abuse it.
Well, you need kind of lot of thinking to abuse double jumping in freaking 5.
Now I have to ask
game.
the traditional question. Where could we have used double jump before now to get something we couldn't?
In several places.
Sure.
I couldn't name them off the top of my head.
Just
But
give me a round
most
number.
most of them are pretty obvious.
Okay, so number?
Actually, at this point, I would say, yeah, at this point in the game, you have now all the upgrades that are necessary to get every collectible in the game. So if you want to go back for everything now, it would be the best time.
But how many numerically could we have gotten if we started with double jump?
I couldn't
Roughly.
tell you off the top of my head.
Roughly, ballpark.
Come on.
All of them. Literally, the double jump. If you have the double jump, you can get everything.
Okay, so everything we haven't gotten we could have gotten was double jump.
Well, double jump and all the abilities you've gotten beforehand before double jump. I'm sorry, I can't be more clear on this. I don't know the exact numbers.
With all the things that open everything in the game, you can potentially get to all the secret areas of the game. Okay.
Hey, zombies and
That's
hands?
pointless.
these guys are annoying. They'll throw their own heads and then dig themselves underground. The heads are easy to kill. The problem is when they're underground, you gotta wait for them to pop up to throw more heads.
How do they get more heads?
Well, this is a graveyard, so probably just borrow it from a neighbor.
This is one enemy type where you pretty much are forced to use grab attacks on them in order to pull them out of the ground. Like weeds.
Actually, it looks like they're regenerating their heads.
Yeah, how are they doing that?
I don't know.
Because they're
This
dead,
place-
who cares?
I thought about this place. I've always been curious what kind of area this place was designed towards, because you've got these weird totems there that are your barriers in this level, and I think it's trying to go for a voodoo kind of motif.
Which doctor kind of area?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, this is also a pretty open area. There's a lot of little shortcuts and alternate routes you can take.
I appreciate when games let you take multiple routes.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Lords of Shadow is it's all dependent on the level. Certain levels are obviously more narrow corridors than others. Stop punching it. You're not going to do anything.
He was trying to solve things the Eagle Puncher way, but he's not strong enough.
Yeah, we need I forget what they're called. The Gnolls, I think?
I thought you said we had all the powers already.
We do. But to break that rock, you need to get one of those trolls, I think they're called, to ride it and have him
So you
break
need
the
a
rock.
mount.
Yeah.
Alright, now fly to that ledge. Oh, you can double jump after grappling.
Oh, fucking... Oh, not you again!
Oh, it's the midget guy.
Aha!
Fucking Paddington!
Little excessive.
Yeah.
I hate
I
him.
yeah, those guys are kind
No
of
reason to deafen us with those of us that have headphones on.
Yes,
You know what?
he's back.
What if I
He's-
don't want to go get my relics back? What if I don't want to continue this stupid quest? What if I'm perfectly fine with there being exactly one Lord of Shadow left alive?
Yeah, maybe you should go
Sorry,
home and
man.
see a
It's in
family
the
man.
contract. You're legally obligated.
Again, what if I don't care?
You don't care in jail. Or broke, whichever comes first.
What if I just took the first two Lords of the Shadow's power and just walked away? You now have more power than Lords of Shadow. They can't stop me now.
Well, fortunately,
So basically, now you're the one calling the shots.
Exactly. What if I'm perfectly fine with that?
I've absorbed the power of the two of the Lords of Shadow, therefore I'm stronger than the last one, so now I can just do whatever I want. I think this is a great plan.
there he is, little fucker. I think I was briefly looking for that one other rock I can destroy here.
Did you already break it?
No, there's another one that opens up a shortcut.
Okay.
Or I think I destroyed it and I got it confused with another one. It's hard to tell because of, you know, camera.
Why did you just break his neck?
He
I was
teleported
attempting
away.
to, but he gave my items back and he ran away.
You live for now, Paddington.
If I were him, I would have just teleported away again with the item still. Only I wouldn't have stayed in the level where he could conveniently reach me. I would have just teleported away to an entirely different level, like he did at the end there.
Yes, I know, that's what I was trying to do, game. Come on. What?
That death plane is very high up.
It was weird. Like, I did the double jump, but during the double jump animation, I fell just low enough to count it as a fall.
Yeah, that death plane was a bit high.
Yeah, there's a lot of cases where the game does it. I think when they were designing some of the levels with high def planes, was just to prevent you from doing to extending your double jump further than you normally should be able to.
Oh, so it's artificially limiting your abilities. Thanks, game. Really appreciate that.
You'll really start to notice it when you try to abuse it in, like, say, earlier levels. In fact, the double jump lets you skip a lot of things in the early game, so...
Well, considering you'd have to be at this point of the game to have that ability, who really cares about the early game at that point? Just let me use
when
it all I
you're-
want there.
When you're trying to go back to previous levels in order to find various gems and secrets, I kind of see it as nice to have.
I mean, why have the high death plane before then? You said that they put walls in the way to prevent you from abusing it in the early levels, where you don't have it.
Some here, some there. Anyways, I don't know why
There
we're
should
going
not
into this
be
whole
any.
thing, but why not?
You got this far, you already beat the level without the thing. You should be able to use the thing however you like. If it means skipping a large portion of the level, then that means skipping a large portion of the level. You've already gone through it once.
Honey, I'm home.
Lost your way? Oh, lost your way? Master told Baba you would come.
Baba Yaga.
Where's your master?
The king,
Yep.
of course. The king of the angels.
Okay, now where's her mortar?
Baba can help. Baba knows the path.
Where is it? When was that?
She's out of rockets, so she put it away.
In the music box, can blue rose grow?
I mean more as in more and
Papa wants
pestle.
to be young
I know.
again. Bring Papa blue rose. Papa will show you the way to the land of
It's
the
probably
dead.
on her back somewhere.
Papa shrink you small enough to enter the box.
Well, considering they're supposed to be able to ride, she rides it.
And bring Papa Rose back.
I'm showing my
Papa
mythology
will be
knowledge
young
again, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Box locked. Scarecrows took keys.
nothing wrong with that.
So bad, Scarecrows. Keys of 3.
I honestly wish there was more characters like Baba in this game,
And you
compared to the very
will
generic
see
characters we've ran
Papa
into.
to set you free. Find keys and bring to Papa. Papa not lie to you. 3 keys. Go no further without the keys.
I will get them.
She reminds
for
me
you,
of
but you must
Marquis.
promise to help me.
Yes, promise I will.
Does she?
Keys
A
first.
bit.
Go.
In the good way, at least.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. She wasn't kidding about the Scarecrows part, too. That's
I-
the objective of our next level, is there's this kind of, like, shanty town. There are Scarecrows. The thing is, the Scarecrows are pretending to be just average Scarecrows. The only way to reveal themselves as, like, true monsters is you need to
Take off the
lure
hats.
you need to lure these crows to them. You do that by kind of shaking where they're currently perched on.
I thought you just set them on fire. Sooner or later, that'll take care of them.
That would work too.
By the way,
This level's puzzle is all about forcibly controlling, directing where the crows go.
And how do you do that?
When you notice how you're shaking this platform here? They always goes towards a certain direction, depending on which side of a wheel you grab.
and that is why you don't set them on fire, because they set themselves on fire.
Oh, so they're not scarecrows, they're wickermen.
But not the bees. Anything but the bees.
Alright.
They kind of made the reveal of the guy less surprising by the fact they put it in a cutscene. Because I really think that would have been more effective if it was just, okay, I shook the thing and the birds moved
If
to
you
the
go
next
over, prepare to
platform,
shake the next one,
and then
suddenly-
the guy just comes on fire and jumps off the cross and starts attacking you.
Yeah, they're also the unique enemy for this level. You don't see them in any other level for the rest of the game. That being said, they're really easy. Even on the higher difficulty settings, the Scarecrows are pushovers. They don't have nearly as many unblockable attacks as a lot of normal traditional enemies do. When I first played this game, I got stuck on this level for a long time. There's multiple places where the crows can be perched. And it's very easy to accidentally send them the wrong direction and then go in a loop and then just get really frustrated because it's time consuming if you don't know the correct order to do this in.
Really nice of all the enemies to just stand there and watch while you were opening the door.
Yeah,
Should we be
well, there's the
doing
Mandragoras.
something? I can't remember. I think we should be doing something.
They're Mandragoras. They attack you indirectly.
Still, they didn't do anything while you were opening the gate.
Oh, got a line.
The other way to control the crows from going from perch to perch is if another batch of crows is on one perch, then the other crows that you would try to send to that perch, they'll skip it and go into another one. So that's another way to kind of redirect them.
Crows.
Luckily, I made sure to practice this level at least a couple times before I started recording it, so we wouldn't see me getting lost or something.
So it would be less painful.
For all of us. This was the level I feared to do the most when I was recording this game, just because of how time-consuming it is if you screw up.
Yeah. I imagine it is very time consuming when you mess it up.
And it only gets worse. Well, in fact, that's the one thing. As much as I love the design of this area in terms of like the enemies you encounter and the totems we saw earlier and the weird zombies that throw their exploding heads everywhere, I always thought that was really cool design-wise.
You know,
Unfortunately,
I would love
this
to jump
chapter.
into commentary if I wasn't talking to myself.
Oh, your mic
You
again.
should stop muting yourself. Apparently, Nico was trying to do his best Scarecrow impression. What do you guys think?
Why does it look like a retarded fiddlesticks? Why?
Because there is no God. We killed him.
Already?
Well, considering we've already killed 2 Lords of the Shadow, that means we've killed 2 parts of God, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
When Jesus died for our sins, but even he cannot take this shit that Castlevania Lord of Shadow.
Honestly, this level and the next one are my 2 least favorite in the entire game. Not because of recording, not because it's pure tedium, and it frustrates the first time player.
You know, the design of these Scarecrow enemies is actually fairly good. I think it could probably be better, and as an enemy they certainly could be better and more challenging, but the design is alright.
Yeah, and by the way, you do have to tackle these scarecrows in order, because certain crows won't show up until you do.
Nice.
Have you found the worst scroll yet?
The worst scroll? No, that's until much later. And know which one you're talking about.
I don't.
It's bad.
You'll see. I do find it, I do show it off.
Okay.
You'll figure out why it's the worst when you get there. And in this game, that says something.
It must be, if you push start, you can pause the game.
If you hit X, you kill things.
Sometimes. Depends on how low their hit points are first.
And if you play this one cutscene again, you make Mick go, ah! Alright, one more, and we'll get this scarecrow.
Holy shit, this part is stupid.
Tedious. Very tedious.
Or
Yeah. I wonder how long this part takes when you are in first time on it. Like a fucking
Well,
Yeah.
well, it's pretty
Too long.
clear where the Scarecrow is, so I don't think we need to find it.
Yeah, this is why you needed to do this one last, because you need at least 3 packs of scarecrows here, so that you got
Three
one on
flocks of crows.
3 flocks of crows. Yeah, one on each on the left and right side, and then the last one who is kind of like facing directly. That when you push it towards the scarecrows, the crows towards the scarecrow, they won't try to perch on the left or right hand sides.
Yay, health upgrade.
Yeah, nearly got all of them.
Only 5 more?
No, I think there's about 10 left or 15. Again, there's a lot of them in this game because it takes 5 in order to increase your max health.
Like I said, it's pretty clear the Scarecrow was there. Why couldn't you just attack him before he did anything?
It's a
Because
really
of
weird
puzzles.
stipulation.
Besides, Ozzy, you remember how easy it is to fight an enemy when they only react when you touch them first?
You know what would be a nice thing you could do? It's kind of like similar to how you can kill the piranha boss in Yoshi's Island before it even, becomes a boss. That'd be
Well, that's
kind
what
of
piranha
nice.
plants are like.
Alright, kill it.
Time for the pre-enemy takedown.
Because we know no other way!
Yay, we
There.
got the keys.
All the keys. Now we just have to,
And you know what? I'll actually count that as a puzzle. You did have to do some thinking to figure out how the crows reacted, actually how to direct them. So I'll count that.
yes.
Yeah, that one counts as a puzzle.
It would be a more competent puzzle if, like, say, you had a map of the town so you can kind of keep track of what direction you are.
That would help too, but as it stood, it was a puzzle.
Yes.
So credit where it actually made sense. But again, the puzzle could have easily been broken by just stabbing them.
That would have been a nice
Because
thing to put in
reasons.
to make so that you could just attack them and they'd go.
You know what annoys me? This Papaya Cat's house is not dancing.
What? Close your eyes. Or
And it
spell
don't
will
got
blind
chicken
you.
legs.
Don't blink.
Bestias fabuli.
No, you